In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a ramp. So what I'm going to do is actually create a ramp from the base here. So presume that this is a floor and this is going to be the outside. So I'm going to draw a ramp from the base of my floor to the top of the floor. So I'm going to go to the Architecture tab, select Ramp. I already have a level created for this base level. So I'm going to go to level 3, which is the base. And then I'm going to come over here. So right now the ramp is asking for run, boundary, and riser. So a riser is going to cut your ramp in half, or the number of sections you want it to be. So it's not going to be a perfect incline. Boundary, again, of course, is just the left and right side, and the run is the direction that it's going. So for run, I'm going to select line, and I'm going to click and drag. Right now, depending on the constraints you have, so right now my base level, I need to change, let me hit escape. There we go. I need to change it to level 3, and then the top constraint is going to be the level 1. Depending on your constraints, when you select run to draw your line, is going to tell you need a different distance. So for example, if you were going from a first floor to a second floor, you're going to need a very long ramp. Okay, so in this case, this is all the distance that I need. So I'm going to click. It shows me that my boundaries are here. This is my travel. This is the ramp going up and down, and then the 2 riser lines. So I'm just going to hit the green check mark. Go in 3D view so you can see what it looks like. And it's backwards. So I'm going to select my ramp, go to Edit Sketch, and let me go to level 3 here. So all I need to do is select it, grab the rotate, do a 180, hit my escape, green check mark, and now I should be good. So all I have to do is move my ramp so that way it is touching my wall, and there I have a ramp. So let's say, again, of course you can click on here and change the railing type if you want to, but when you select the ramp, one of the nice things, this is going to help most of you, is when you go to edit type, here it says shape is thick, solid. I'm going to go ahead and change it in this case, but I'm going to click apply. You can see it fills in the base. So if I click OK, you're going to have a solid ramp. So if you have a solid ramp going to a new location for handicap accessibility, instead of just having the top, you can change it to solid fill, so that way it looks a little cleaner and you can't have kids, people, animals going underneath. So I'm just going to change it back to the thick version here. So with the ramp, I'm going to show you real quick how to create a custom ramp. This is just like your stairs. So ramp, and here when I select the run, I'm just going to click and drag, and my boundary line is currently straight. But let's say I wanted it to be fancy, so I'm going to delete that line, make sure I'm on boundary, click, and I'm going to make it curved. Why not? Let's just make it curved. So I'm going to delete that one as well, and instead of using my arc tool, I'm just going to mirror, select my boundary line, press spacebar, select my middle line, and there we go. So I'm going to hit my green check mark, go to my 3D view, and once again it is backwards. So I'm going to go into my edit sketch, level 3, select all of my lines, rotate, grab, 180, escape, green check mark, 3D view, and now I have my curved ramp. So again, if I go here, edit type, change the thickness to solid, function you can change as well, but let's say we'll change it to exterior because this is an exterior ramp. Let's see here, ramp material. We select this, and you'll have a screen like this pop up. You can change it. So instead of just being default, I want it to be, let's go with some wood. Let's do softwood lumber. I'm gonna click OK, click apply, OK. And now, because these are both ramps, and I didn't duplicate the specific ramp, so when I selected, instead of when I did edit type, I needed to duplicate. Because I didn't duplicate, it changed both of them. But in this case, now it's solid, and it is the material that I chose it to be. So that's just a way to create a ramp. You can always delete the railing if you don't want it, but that is how you create a ramp and a custom ramp.